Nothing says YOLO like a life surrounded by death, destruction, and prophecy. NERDSoul. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul, where we bring geek and hip hop together, especially today because we are doing Talk Shop, where we talking about comics, comic book characters, all that good stuff. And the comic we are talking about today is, of course, Angelica reigns. And this is the smash hit first issue that blew up for, of course, Evoluzione Publishing. And I got a chance to get my hands on it, and I am really digging it. I like the art style, which I think is very, just very reminiscent of a animation kind of style. Like, I could see this easily being animated from the pages. It just has that kind of tone to it, especially with the colors and the line art. And I'm also interested into the story because I am a sucker for prophecies, yo. I really am. And when we start this issue, we jump right into this whole kind of dungeon, sacrifice, cult kind of vibe where, you know, of course, unfortunately for the kiddies, someone is getting killed and they are taking the blood and they doing whatever they need to do with the blood. I'm gonna leave that out. But, well, actually, no, I'm gonna leave that in. They putting blood all over themselves and stuff. It's weird, it's nasty, but it does set the tone of what this whole chosen one prophecy, world ender kind of weird thing these people are into. And they say that they want to end evil and they want to kind of like create a great light, but they don't really look like they ain't working for the March of Dimes. But enough of that, because I ain't gonna give everything away. I want to talk about Angelica for a second. When we meet her, of course, we find out that she's kind of like on her own now. She has a little roommate, and you know, she has magic powers. She has magical skills or whatever. She can do spells and all that good stuff. But she's trying to kind of have a regular life. She wants to get a job and, you know, kind of just go about her life without all the magic stuff. She just wants to be like a plain Jane, if you will. And she's kind of feeling this dude that, you know, she wants to talk to, and she goes on a little date with him. And he, of course, also has these magical powers where he's like, yo, look, you don't have to shy away from who you are. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you got to go around magic everything, but just be you. You know what I'm saying? If you got magical powers, just use them. I ain't saying overuse them. I ain't saying go crazy, but I mean, you know, don't stunt your growth as a magician, as a wizard, as someone who has powers or whoever. You know, don't stunt your growth just to make other people happy. Be you, man. Be you. And it's kind of the encouragement that comes from Josu in this date that really helps, I guess, kind of like humanize both of them. They're just two people that enjoy each other. They're in a relationship, sort of. They're feeling each other out. You know, like when you talking to a girl at the beginning and, you know, y'all feeling each other, and we get to see them being normal, because a lot of times there's a lot of heroes, or whether it's, you know, something like Doctor Strange or something like, you know, X-Men, a lot of times there's so much action going on. We don't get to see them living a normal life. And I like how this issue does take some pages just to show them being normal, everyday people. Now, I'm going to get to a little something after the jump because, of course, there isn't a book without some conflict, and conflict does come. But of course, first, KURO brand going to help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, check that link below. Hats, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. So you're wondering, what could, you know, the problems be? You know what I'm saying? They're on a lovely little date. They're thinking about a kiss on the first date. Everything seems fine. He thinks she's cute. She thinks he's cute. All good, right? Well, when they come home to Josu's house, when they open the door, they find out that his family has been attacked by these same kind of like cultish people. And it sets us on a brand new journey, because apparently this is something that Angelica is not able to run away from, and something that she's known about through her grandfather for some time, and finding out how her grandfather is placed in it, how her mother is placed in it, and now how Josu, unfortunately, is kind of shoved into it as well, and probably her roommate as well, is going to throw her in a ball of confusion. And it's written naturally. You know, the responses and the reactions to something happened to your family in such a crazy way, where they've been attacked, you're now being attacked. There's magic going on everywhere. And for someone like Josu, who's just like, you know, he has magical powers, but he's never, you know, he ain't no killer. You know, it's good that he's responding in a way to trauma how they would respond. You know, he didn't jump into some kind of hero kind of role. He's freaking out because he can use these powers, but he's never been like a warrior or something like that. So I like how they characterized him in this, and also how they characterized Angelica, and also her travel to meet her grandfather for answers later on. Now, of course, I don't want to give away everything because I want you guys to check out the issue. But if you like what you saw, guess what? Angelica Reigns 2 has a Kickstarter going on right now, and I'm excited to get my hands on another issue. So guys, of course, holla at me. I'ma holla at you down in them comments. And if you like what you saw, go on and kick some coins in the bucket and get your hands on Angelica Reigns 2. But until then, I'm going to tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right. Check me out right there. All my videos from the oldest, newest, latest, greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt, player. And don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that NERDSoul. That's right. There's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? REA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, if you are in the mysticism, fantastical world, and you got some type of prophetical powers, keep your guard up, because you never know what you're going to see. Peace.